What's up, fellas? It's your boy Arkel coming to you from the rig. It's a beautiful morning here in Jennings, Florida, man. I just finished doing my 10-hour break and doing my preaching. We're about to get rolling, but first I'm gonna go ahead and light up. Today I'm puffing on, let's see if I can get it to zoom in, a brick house right here. It's a brick house by J.C. Newman Cigar Company. This is a very good cigar. There you go, brick house. So yeah. And I got, if you guys can see back, I got the punch done, and we're gonna go ahead and light it up. We're gonna get rolling. And I said that I would make a video, you know, letting you guys know what's going on, what am I up to right now. I did that video about the interior yesterday, and so today we're just gonna basically make a little video as I drive and smoke my delicious cigar. I just ate breakfast. I got a little coffee here, and we're gonna light up the cigar and we just talk with you guys, you know, trucker talk, let you guys know updates, what's going on. It's your boy Darkel right now. All right. Let's bring the little edges. I like to bring the edges. Kind of like it gets it started. All right, let's get going. Let's pop this window just a little smidget. Get the smoke out. Right. Next stop, home, Old Town. What a beautiful day, my goodness. It is hot as balls though, but it is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful God day today, fellas. All right, fellas. So, am I still working under Mount Authority? No, I have not. I know that I just got insurance in April, and I told you guys, which was one of the previous videos that I did, was like the one before that, the videos that I did, letting you guys know that I was going back to Mount Authority, and it went good. I'm not gonna lie, like I got good. I didn't leave Florida. I started in April again, and actually at the end of April. So I basically worked May, June, and up to like June the 26th, something like that. I worked the Mount Authority and decided to call it quits because so today's video I'm gonna just talk with you guys. I'm gonna give you guys also a heads up and a warning for certain insurance companies. You gotta be careful if you're in a situation like I did, where you know your CSA points go up or whatever, they drop because of out of services or failed DOT inspections, whether it was you or one of your drivers. Because in my case, it was my brother. He had 2 out of services for EOD, which were preventable. Then he had 1 incident, which was just an incident. It could have happened to anybody, but that caused my CSA points to drop drastically. And the incident wasn't really so much the problem. It was the out of services that really did it to us. So, and I've spoken about that before in the other videos. So you guys know that we were hunting for insurance. We did find a company, charged us a big down payment, basically charged us 2 months of insurance, basically, because they were charging us like almost $3,000 a month to just, you know, to do it. And I was willing to, and I gave it a shot. You know, I gave it a shot because I figured, hey, you know, you're not paying a percentage to nobody. You know what I'm saying? We got our trucks, so we should be okay. You know, we're gonna save money on fuel. But that wasn't the case. I mean, I can't say that I didn't make money, and I can't say I didn't like the liberty. I love the fact that I was able to book my own loads and work on my schedule. And I wasn't leaving Florida. I was like literally, I worked in Florida and I brought home 2+K every week. I was bringing anywhere from 22 to 25. 1 week I brought home like 27. This is clean after fuel and everything. This is just staying in Florida, you know, doing little short runs. The Florida to Florida loads, they pay real good. So it was going good. The problem that we were having is the insurance company. The insurance company we had, you have to, if you got your high CSA points because of what I said, because of out of services or whatever, and the insurance company is offering you to, you got to really look at the small lettering and read everything. Because what happened here was that it was a company called Coverwell. I'm just put them out there. It was a company called Coverwell that said they'll give us insurance, whatever. And but what they didn't tell us is that there was a third party company involved that I had no clue about, called First Financial. So Coverwell, they didn't cover me with insurance. They went ahead and hired a third party company, which is just a financing company, to cover us. So what happened was that we got this insurance, so the financing company wanted us to, mind you, we gave him a big deposit. Me and my brother each gave him 2 months worth of work, two monthly bills. And we were paying about $2,500 a month for insurance, which is ridiculously high, which is $1,000, it's $1,000 more dollars than what I was paying when I first opened it, just because of the CSA points. So guys, be very careful when you open an authority, because the CSA points, they'll bury you. I'm telling you right now. And honestly, I live from Tampa. That's why I'm going to wait for my points to clear up, and I'm going to work with myself. I'm not going to allow nobody to work with my company. It doesn't matter how good of a person they're going to be, because no one's going to take care of your company like you are. And if someone's going to bring it down, let it be me, not someone else. And that's just what it is. But anyway, this company had a third-party company. So we made the payment on April 27th. We made that payment on April 27th, or actually the 20th. It was the end of April. The end of April. And then the company, the financial company, sends me a message telling me that the bill was due by the 24th of June. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm supposed to have a whole month to pay this bill. And I told them, I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? You guys are, I know it's only like 2 or 3 days, but that's still 2 or 3 days. That's another load or two that I can do to get the money right. Because, I mean, you got to give us time to get it. I just felt it wasn't fair. So I called them. I said to them, hey, this is what's going on. We're going to make you the payment, but it's going to be that we're going to make the payment on this day. Now, the thing is that here goes again about having to have other people in your company. I pushed extra hard, and I had the money. I had my money on time, and my brother had his money on time as well. But the factory company, and of course, it had to happen with that load. There was some kind of discrepancy with the bill of lading where the shipper rolled something, scratched something off, and they were holding that payment, and we eventually got the payment, but I paid 1 day late. Guys, I called to make the payment 1 day late. Now, it was towards the end of the week sometime. I don't remember exactly. So Coverwell tells me, yeah, we're going to take the payment on Monday. Well, that same day, I got a call from one of those people trying to sell you insurance. And I'm like, oh, you're late to the game. I've already got insurance. I'm working. Guys, I'm just giving you guys heads up what's going on with Darkel, and giving you a warning about what can happen if you don't know what you're getting. They're telling me that, this person's trying to tell me they're trying some insurance. I'm like, yo, I got insurance. I'm good. And they're telling me that on their system, it shows that my insurance is scheduled to terminate on July the 4th. And I'm like, whoa. So I called Coverwell, and Coverwell explained to me. That's when I came to find out about the third-party company. They had, because even when they called me to tell me about the bill, I'm thinking I'm talking to Coverwell still, okay? Then Coverwell told me that the people that called me was First Financial, that was a third-party company, and I was just finding this out. And they were telling me that, yeah, because we paid, the bill was due, I think it was the 24th or 25th. I think it was the 25th. And we paid a day late, what I'm saying? Well, we ended up paying a day late. Well, I called on 26th to make the payment. They were, because of that they were going to terminate our insurance, and they were going to take our payment. Of course, they were going to take about a $5,000 payment and then terminate us, and then say that we had to apply for reinstatement because we paid late. And the lady from Cover was nice enough to tell me that 90% of the time they don't reinstate them, so they'll just take our money and we'll take a hit. So she was nice enough to tell me the truth, tell me what happened. So I made the decision I called the bank, I put a stop payment immediately, and I decided to not make that payment. And when they were calling me for the payment, I told them, I said, no, listen, I don't think this is going to be a good fit for me. It's just too much money. We gave you a big deposit. We're going to work till July 4th, and we're going to just work out the payment that we had. We're not going to renew. We're not going to. So that's what I did. I basically finished working the month of May. I finished working the month of June. And I came back to North American. I did not go back to Maybach because I know I have a lot of people that watch my Maybach videos. They're asking me, are you still at Maybach? I tell them I was running on Mount Authority, and I'm no longer running on the Mount Authority. Insurance is just way too high. I decided to come back to North American, not because Maybach is a bad company, because Maybach is a great company. They actually got a real good deal going on right now with the 18% that includes their deduction, trailer, insurance, devices, everything, and they're giving 30% discount on fuel. You get 30% kickback on the fuel, which is amazing. But for me, North American is a better fit for my schedule. I know that North American, they don't really work off the Lobo. North American Transport, they have dedicated accounts. They have their runs, a lot of drop and hook, and they stay in the region that I work in. They don't go far. Like, they don't pass Texas, they don't pass I-35. They stay in, for me, like I'm literally staying in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, that area right there. I don't really move from there, you know what I'm saying? So I felt that North America was a better fit for me. And like I said, they have great rates. North American, their loads are paying $3 a mile or a little bit under $3, but they're paying good. You know, I'm making, it wasn't bad. You're not gonna be able to choose where you go as an owner operator. You're gonna go where they tell you to go, but it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm running this area anyway, so I'm happy with it, and I took it. So that's what it is, fellas. So your boy's back in North American, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not planning on going back to Mount Authority no time soon. Right now, listen, I've already did the dance twice. Right now, the way the insurances are at my company, I already was informed by the CSA, and even Geico had told me, it takes, when your CSA score goes down like that, it takes 2 years for your company to heal, for your CSA points to go back up. So I need to just let my company sit for another 1.5 years. It's already been half a year since that. So I need to let it sit for about half a year. For about a year, it's about 1 year and 4 more months I got to go, and the CSA points will get back up, and we'll be back at 100, and then I can get so. But for the next 1.5 years, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not trying to open a whole new company, because then I got to go through the whole thing where the brokers don't want to give you loads and they're lowballing you, and I'm just gonna go through all that. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna stay right here in North America, and I'm gonna just get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm gonna stay here the whole 1.5 years. I don't know. But for now, it's a good fit for me. And there's companies out here. There's a company here out of Florida called eTransport where I can book my own loads and take 10%, $250 for trailer, which I have my own trailer. But I was gonna stay right here because I know that it wasn't bad here in North America. So that's what your boy Doc Curls up to anyway right now. Just touching base with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Your boy Doc Curls back in North American. I still highly recommend Maybach. It's a great company, but it's just not good for me right now. Plus, I do have some, I do have some stuff going on with the owner of the Classic. That he's like one of the bosses at Maybach. So I'm just not trying to go back to that right now. I'm still sending people there, but as far as me, I'm just still away for now. Keep riding in my little International right here, and yeah, smoking on my cigars, getting that paper, getting right, and leave it in God's hands. In the future, we'll see what we do, man. You know, having your own authority is a good thing. The freedom is great, but I'm telling you, if you're just a small operation like me, and the thing is that family's gonna want to call you to help them. Oh, let me run into your authority, because they're gonna want to save money on the deposit, on percentages and all that. But I'm gonna tell you, it's very risky letting other people come to your company, because they will destroy your company, and then you're the one that's left with with the mess. So be careful, guys. Be careful, guys. You know, I learned next time I open my authority, as I'm not letting nobody come to the authority. It's gonna be me and me alone in there. That's it. We're gonna be a one-man thing, and that's about it. I am working on getting my broker's license. I'm planning on getting my broker's license as well, because if you can't beat them, then join them. And the brokers are beating us, so I'm gonna have to join them. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be a very conscious broker, like, cause I'm a driver. I'm planning on working on that as well. I got 1.5 years to get prepared, because I'm gonna try to get into brokering as well and driving. So we're gonna see how that goes, guys. But that's what it is for now. Your boy Dark Hell is just gonna keep it pushing. We're over here in North American. Videos gonna keep coming. And that's what it is, man. Just wanted to touch base with you guys. I know I put that video about the cigar. I put the video. What do you guys think about the interior? The interior came out banging on the International, right? We're gonna see if we get finished up the inside. See if we decide what color we're gonna end up painting with. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys saw my previous video, and we're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna do some work to the International. We're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna see how many miles we get out of this Cummins. We're already well over 1 million miles, and this Cummins still ain't smoking, still riding strong. I wasn't a Cummins ISX fan, honestly, but this Cummins ISX in this truck is doing its thing. So that's what it is, fellas. It's your boy Doc Cal. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.